intro to the video or outro to the video, which do you prefer? Hey, it's Dakari. Welcome back. Today we're doing a this or that, ASMR this or that. I got over 50 different this or that questions with answers from me as well. So I get to know you a little bit better. You get to know me a little bit better. Leave some of your answers in the comments or some of your ideas and philosophies behind some of the questions, some of your reasonings in the comments. Start a conversation. Let's go. First off, starting strong, we got movies or TV shows. I'm gonna say TV shows. I prefer TV shows just a little bit more because the TV shows you can kind of, you get more, I guess. It's as simple as that, isn't it? You just get more. 10, 30-minute episodes is still over, it's still longer than a movie would be. 10-hour-long episodes, way longer than a movie would be. So, 3 seasons of a show is way more than 3 movies in a trilogy, you know what I mean? Iced or hot? Well, I'd probably go hot, because you can get most things cold, you know? If we're talking coffee, definitely hot. If we're talking tea, definitely hot, right? What about you? Solid. Winter or summer? Winter or summer? I gotta go summer. I mean, winter's great. Well, a good winter really relies on if it just rains the whole year. If it just constantly rains, it's like, I don't know, not really my thing, right? But if it's like a nice cold winter, it's a little bit dry, then yeah, I can roll with winter. Snowman or sandcastles? This one I'm gonna have to go sandcastles. As much as you hate sand getting everywhere in the car when you leave home, the washer, the dryer, like everything. Sandcastles are fun. If you can make a good one, they look sweet. Sunrise or sunset? You go first on this one. Nice. What's your reasoning for that? Cool. Okay. Very nice. For me, I'd have to say probably sunrise. Get an early start to your day, I guess. Morning, Mondays off or Fridays off? Gotta say Fridays. I feel like knowing your end of week is gonna be shorter is nice. Mondays is like, you still have a Monday on Tuesday, you know what I mean? Your beginning of your week still starts the same, but knowing the end of your week is different is nice. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. What about you? Sweet. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, my hands getting tired from holding the super heavy notebook. One immortal life or reincarnate with all of the same knowledge every 10 years. Very simply put, I wouldn't want to be 10 years old, up to 10 years old over and over again. That sucks. But being a 2-year-old baby genius would be pretty cool. I still have to go one immortal life. What about you? Nice. Nice. Visit the past or visit the future? Gotta go future. Gotta see what's coming, you know? And then you can find out what all the good stuff is, and you can invest in all the good stuff and be a millionaire and be fine forever. Yeah. Right? Plus, also, I guess, it'd be nice to know what's coming up. But then you always live knowing what's gonna happen. And that kinda sucks. I'd still say future for the right reasons. Breathe underwater or fly? I watched a video a long time ago, and it was saying how even if we could fly, you can only go like 15 miles an hour, or it like messes up your body, or I don't really remember, but I do remember hearing the guy be like, oh, you can only go 15, 20 miles an hour at the most. I'd still probably fly though. I think that'd be cool. emotions? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one up in the air. Let me know what you think. I like your answer though. It's a good answer. Early bird or night owl? You know, I'd love to be an early bird. I would love to be an early bird. I struggle with it sometimes though. I definitely get more done when I feel like there's not as much going on in the world. You know what I mean? And it feels like that at night. Nighttime provides you with more opportunities to get more stuff done with less distractions. You know what I mean? Whether it's like a home project or like me recording videos or whatever it is, like less people are calling you, everyone's asleep, everyone's winding down for the night. Compared to like early in the morning, you get up and like everybody's going to work, everybody's starting their day. There's a smaller amount of time to get extra things done. Does that make sense? That's just me though. That's just me. Let's see. We're not even a fifth of the way done yet. Friday night or Sunday morning. Depends on the time of year. I'm a football fan. Less recently over the years, just because all the drama around the sport. It's not just a sport anymore. It's just drama now. So that sucks. I do like Sunday mornings because I get to relax and like just watch football. And, like maybe have some buddies over, you know, whatever, or go out to brunch with some people, hang out, that kind of thing. And I'm not much of I don't go out as much as I used to. So I'd have to say Sunday morning. What do you think? What's yours? Sweet. That's cool. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's good. Rings or necklaces? I mean, dude, you know, necklaces for sure. I do wear rings sometimes, but you gotta find the right time, you know? And you can't. I always imagine myself as the guy who like way overdoes it, has like 15 rings on one hand, but they're very inconvenient, like super inconvenient when you're trying to do things. And you gotta be prepared for anything, right? So like having a bunch of rings on and like making it difficult to be quick and react fast, I guess. Necklaces for sure. Silver or gold? Silver. It's gotta be silver. Fun fact that I never told anyone, on the channel at least. It's been spoken many times, but I bought this with my first paycheck ever, and I've worn it ever since. And for some reason in my head, it's like a sign of, like, hard work, I guess, you know. As a, child, buying a chain for however much it was probably stupid. But I still wear it to this day, and it's been many years, so I'd say it was overall a good purchase. Teeth for hair or hair for teeth? Oh, well, you could wear hats. So, teeth for hair. Also, hair for teeth. You can't eat much, you know? So, I'd have to easily say hair for teeth. Wait, no, teeth for hair. You know, wear a hat. Nobody sees it, I guess. Do they grow? Do they forever grow? That's the bigger question. Do I have teeth sticking like this far out of my head? Because that'd be weird. Cash card or tap to pay? Like, I think tap to pay, they're referring to wherever I got this from, is referring to like your watch or your phone. That I'm still getting into that. I'm still like breaking the ice on tap to pay. I'm gonna go card because you can tap with your card, and even if not, it feels like I used to be a cash guy all day, but nobody takes cash anymore, or a lot of places don't. So card. What about you? Good answer. Board games or video games? No question. Short answer, board games. I love a board game. You have to get with people, you have to gather. It centers everybody. You get to do things together. No question, board games all day. All day. I do love a good video game, but you're not as connected, you know? I like the being with people. Comedy or drama? Comedy. I mean, nothing beats a good laugh. Comedies have been drying up lately, but it also means people are getting more creative, so gotta go comedy for sure. I can do a good drama, but I'm just impatient, you know? It's like a thriller. Like a thriller is just like you waiting for something to happen for an hour and a half of a movie, and that sucks, you know? To me, at least. Look like you haven't showered or smell like it. I'm guessing with this question you can't just cover up the smell, like you have to just live with it, so if I smelled great but I looked like I haven't that's a tough one. I'm gonna let you answer that one. Go ahead. But why? That's fair. That's pretty fair, I'd say. Swimming pool or ocean? Depends on the ocean. If it's, you know, let me think of an ocean that sucks. I guess all the oceans are great. None of them suck, but I guess ocean, as long as it's a nice one. Swimming pools are cool, but they got pee in them and boogers and whatever else. So the ocean does too, but it just, you know what I mean? That's a needle in a haystack compared to like a bowling ball in a bowl. Yeah, that made sense. Just move on. Time or money? Time. Time all day, forever. I mean, time doesn't stop for anyone. Definitely doesn't stop for me. So it's gotta be time. If you could buy more time, you would, you know? What about you? Solid. Quality or quantity? There's a lot to say for that one. Quality is great. Quantity is also great. But it depends on the situation, you know? If we're talking like, if I'm selling something that's a little bit worse quality, but I get a lot of quantity, then that's where you want to go. But if you're talking like, I don't know, quality is great too though, because then you can sell something for more, you know? I don't know. I'll go quality for sure. Not final answer, but quality for now. Oceans or mountains? Mountains, man. Mountains. You can go to the ocean anytime. Mountains, though, you gotta work for it. And they're beautiful. It's nothing's better than getting up there where there's no towns, cities, coastlines, and it's just you in the I almost said the ocean. You in the wilderness, you know? I like that. That's cool to me. I think we're nearing halfway here. Let's see. Rivers or lakes? Going off of what I said about mountains, I think rivers are great because you can follow them, see where they end up, and then you might end up at a lake. But lakes also create rivers. Don't quote me on that. That's probably, that could be right. I don't know. I would say lakes, because I used to like to go like kneeboarding, skiing. No, I'm not good at skiing at all. Don't ever assume that I'm good at skiing. I went many years ago. I'm not great at it, but lakes are cool. Like mini oceans, you know? Not really, but kind of. Coffee or tea? I used to love tea I used to be all over tea until my water heater It's really 50-50 for me. Like, it depends on the day. Some days I'm like, oh, tea. I'll go on like a 2-week tea bender, and then the next day I'm all about the coffee. But I will say I never drink coffee throughout the day. Definitely just a morning thing. But you can drink tea like whenever, you know. Caffeinated or uncaffeinated. Call or text. I prefer a call. 100%. Okay? You tell me if I'm wrong here. You can get the same amount done in a 2-minute phone call that you can in 45 minutes worth of texting. You know what I mean? Like, you can text back and forth about a conversation forever. The miscommunications, the lack of context, everything else. On the phone, you hear their emotions, you hear what they're saying. You can feel what they're like, in a way, right? And I gotta go calls forever and always. Group hang or one-on-one. One-on-one, you know, group hangs are cool, but one-on-ones when you like really get to know someone a little bit better. So I gotta go one-on-one. What about you? That's solid, yeah. Introvert or extrovert? I'm gonna say extrovert all day, every day. Talk to anyone at any time about anything. Space or ocean? Space, for sure. I want to see what's out there. Aliens are real, man. That's not even a question on here, but aliens are real. If you don't believe in aliens, I think it's ignorant to think that there's nothing in this world that exists besides us on the entire planet. Not only on the entire planet that we haven't discovered all of yet, but the entire, like, all of space. You know? We could be one in infinite, and we just got lucky, or, you know, over how many millions and millions and trillions of years, we could be one of millions, I guess. So it only makes sense to me that there's more out there. There has to be. And I want to see it. I want to experience it. Fastest or smartest person? Smartest all day. Forever. Flip-flops or sneakers? Sneakers. I can't stand like people that wear slides in public. No way could I ever wear slides in public. Hold on. No, I can't, because I always feel unprepared for whatever, you know? I know nothing crazy is going to happen with my day, but just in case. You never know. You might have to start running for any reason. And flip-flops is not going to help that situation. Just saying. Just saying. The Simpsons or Family Guy. Don't really watch too much of either. But I used to be a huge Simpsons fan as a kid, so I gotta go Simpsons. I haven't been asking you what yours are, but I'm gonna assume that you've been answering them as well. I'll give you a little bit more time between answers here. Music or podcasts? Lately, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, especially with long drives and such. My music's been kind of repetitive lately. It's been hard to find new music that I like, so I'll go podcasts. What about you? Okay. Yeah. Live action or animation? I think live action's good. I like live action. I love some good quality, you know, cartoon or like a 3D animated show or whatever. They're great. They're up and coming. They're doing really well right now. I'm saying this like I'm an investor or something. Yeah, live action's great. Yeah, all day. But right now, wait, before I finish that, right now, gotta think. Live action has a lot of CGI in it, so is it not both? Is it not also animation? A little bit, you know? Hot dogs or hamburgers? Hamburgers, it's gotta be, you know? baseball game. I don't frequent baseball games, but occasionally when I'm in an area where they have them, I'll go. You know, good hot dog never goes wrong, but hamburger for a sit-down place, hamburger all day. Bagel or donuts? Bagel. Undefeated. Bagels. 100%. We know how I feel about sandwiches. Bagel sandwiches. Insane. Absolutely amazing. Bagel sandwich, never go wrong. Breakfast bagel sandwich. Ooh. Breakfast BLT sandwich. Or wait, BLT bagel sandwich. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, all day bagel. Donuts too sweet for me. Once in a while. Very rarely though. It's too much. Baby feet or baby hands? I thought this was going to be an easy one to answer, but now that I'm thinking about it, baby hands is what I wanted to say, because you can't run, but then you can't do much with your hand. You can't like work on something or write a paper or do your taxes with baby hands. I can get foot extensions. Yeah, we'll go baby feet. Man, weak little baby feet. Cats or dogs? Oh wow, you were quick to answer that one. Me too though, dogs. Dogs for sure. Go out or stay in? I mean, you already know my answer. What's yours? Stay in, yeah. I don't do much. Like, I don't party or go to the clubs or anything like that. So, stay in for sure. No eyebrows or no eyelashes? It's gotta be eyelashes keep stuff from getting in your eyes. Eyebrows are more of, they look better, I guess. What are eyebrows for? Evolutionarily, if that's a word. What do eyebrows do? Do they help? I'm gonna Google that after this video is done being edited. Maybe I'll throw it up. I don't know. I don't want to make more work for myself, but I'm pretty good at doing that most of the time. That's super interesting. I hope I edited something in. If not, that'll look funny. Road trip or fly? Road trips are great, but it depends on how long. If we're talking, I'd say anything under 15 hours. Road trip. 20 hours. I could even do 30. But if it's, that's all, you can cover a lot of ground in 30 hours. We'll say 20. Anything under 20 hours, sure, done. Just because I feel like it's safer than flying. I don't actually know the stat behind that. No, it's probably more dangerous, really. But if I can fly there in 2 hours, why would I? You know, it's gonna cost me more in gas than it will be to fly, probably. I don't know. Driver or passenger? Oh, on the subject. Driver. I get scared when other people drive, no matter what, because I always feel like my reflexes are the best. You know, I taught myself at a young age. Always assume that everybody else on the road is the worst driver in the world. So even when you think, oh, they're not gonna cut over right now, oh, they're not gonna do this, they're not gonna do that, don't assume. Always be cautious. If you gotta brake early and the guy behind you gets mad, let him. You know, it's not worth you just assuming someone's a good driver. You know what I mean? We all take driving tests, but some people haven't taken them in 30, 40 years. So, you take this one, books or movies? What do you think? Interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense to me. I'd say I've been trying to get back into books, but if you're asking me right this second, I gotta say movies. Yeah. Fiction or non-fiction? You go. That's fair. I gotta say nonfiction. Just because I like to see how creative people can get. And there's a lot of creative stuff out there. So I'd probably lean towards nonfiction. But I do love a good documentary or, show. That's, yeah, but reality TV sucks. And movies, or books. Books are great, but, time consuming, I guess. New instrument or new language? New language for sure. I am not great when it comes to instruments. Not musically talented. Dine out or food delivery? Wait, what was yours for new instrument or new language? What is yours? Fair enough. Can't argue that. Dine out or food delivery? Gotta say dine out. I mean, food delivery is ridiculously expensive. I feel like in order for you to order something through food, like a delivery service, it's gonna cost you at least double what you would pay just for convenience, because the world runs on convenience, which is fine. But I'm just saying. If I'm really lazy, I still nowadays I'll just eat a snack and go to bed. Yeah, I can't do food delivery anymore. At least I used to be really bad about it, and it was costing me like easily over $150-$200 a week because I was really lazy a couple years ago. But yeah, never never a chance anymore I would do that. Spend $5,000 or save it. You go first. Good answer. I would also say save it, because you can turn it into more money. That's why I'm a big saver. We're getting down to the last few here, last 8 or so, I want to say. So, never age physically or mentally. Gotta go mentally. It's just terrible seeing people, go through things like dementia and things like that. Oh wow, this got deep really quick. It's really scary to think that. I don't want to make this like too mind-boggling and sad, but real quick, if you want to skip 35 seconds. It's really sad to think that one day you could you can wake up and not know where you're at, and forget your birthday, or forget your cousin's name, or forget the street you lived on when you grew up. Like, that's terrifying to me. So I gotta say, never age mentally. Just because I feel like your brain, you can only do so much to keep your brain healthy, but you can do a lot to keep your body healthy, Does that make sense? Okay. We're back. If you skipped that, we're back in it. Let's see what else we got here. A few left here. Free lunch or extra PTO. I'm guessing this is referring to work. I wrote all these down, but I stole all of them off a website. Sue me. Free lunch or extra PTO. I mean, extra PTO all day, because then that pays for your lunches, Yeah, I got nothing else to say about that. I mean, just meal prep your lunches, I guess. What about you? Yeah, that's cool. That works, yeah. Cool. Give up sugar or salt for life. You gotta have salt. I mean, salt is a lifeline for so many foods. If I could live, like, okay without sugar, because I think your body needs at least a little bit of it. I am no medical expert, but I would say you gotta go with salt. answered this. Oh, I did. Time. Painting or photos? Photos. I gotta go with photos. Just because everybody paints differently. All paintings are different. And I love the uniqueness of a painting, but you know, you ever get a painting of yourself or of something and you're like, that doesn't look like how it's supposed to. That's where my head's at right now. Glasses or contacts? I wear contacts, if you did not know. And I feel like they are way more convenient than glasses. You know, you hit your head, you have to adjust them, you have to wipe them off. Contacts, for sure. Last three, I'm going to let you answer these ones first. Money or fame? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I gotta say, if it was between the two, fame, because you could make money. But I guess with money you could create fame, in a way. Oh, wow. Okay, well that defeats my point. I don't know actually. Movie star or rock star? You go first. I had a feeling you were gonna pick that one. I'd say movie star. This last one is probably the most important question I've ever asked you. Ninjas or pirates? Are you sure? Okay. Pirates for me, for sure. All day. All day pirates. Because, I don't know, I always thought it'd be fun to live a life of a pirate. You know, you don't have all these, like way back then, you didn't have all these extra problems that society has created. I don't mean to be that guy, but like, 100 years ago, were you worrying about your electric bill? No. Wait. Yes, but a lot less. So pirates, for sure. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, put the bell on. If you enjoyed this specific video where we kind of just chat and you get to know me a little bit and I ask you a bunch of thought-provoking questions, if you enjoyed that, let me know. I will make more. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Woo.